Yo, what is going on, guys? I hope you're all super well. I was extremely excited today. I mean, I was. Oh, man. I went down to the city of Plymouth to go get new football boots. As I said in yesterday's video, if you haven't seen that, make sure you check it out because I broke my football boots somehow. I need a new pair. And the shop that I went to didn't actually have the best football boots. So with Nike, which is my favorite boot, they have like different grades. So you have the top grade, which is most expensive, it's durable, it's the best boot, and then you get the cheaper ones, which is like plastic. And they didn't stock any of the best grade boot because apparently people go in there and steal them, and I couldn't believe that. That basically meant that I wasted a trip into the city and there were no boots there. So the guy there said to go online and get my boots. I've looked online and they don't have any of the Tiempos I want. The best boot that I can find is the new Hypervenom, which is £200 or 300 Australian dollars, something absolutely ridiculous. The most I've ever paid for a boot is maybe $260, I think it is. And for some reason, probably my second favourite boot of all time, the Neymar Jordans, which I bought, but they're at home. Here's a photo of them. I've left them in Australia. I have no idea why, but I've left them there, so I only have one pair of boots over here. And I don't want to spend $300. That is a lot of money to get some new boots, so I'm really not sure what to do. I'll show you guys the ones that I was looking at. That's the first one. They're pretty nice, but still they're not quite my style. And this is the second one. Again, not my favorite. It's just so frustrating. Like, I need boots and I'm looking, maybe I'll get Dad to ship the ones over from Australia, which will take a couple of days and maybe $100. So that's a bit cheaper. And that way I have boots that I really like rather than just boots I don't like. Because I believe that if you have boots that you like, you play better. Because if you're in boots that you don't really like, I don't know, I just get a vibe that I'm not going to play well. I need boots that I enjoy playing in. I don't know. Do you guys feel like you need boots? It's almost like a superstition for me that I have to have these good boots that look nice and that I like, rather than the boots that aren't so great. I remember I used to wear Astro boots and everyone said they're disgusting, why are you wearing them? But I liked them, so I played well in them. But then I went, I don't like these anymore, I want a different pair. So it's, let me know if you guys have any superstitions. While I'm at it, I have to show you my favorite boot of absolute all time. If you have this boot, you have to let me know and I'll buy it off you. I love them, but they're no longer around. I remember having these back in the day. If you have a pair of these Hypervenoms or those ones, oh my goodness, they're just the best boots. Literally, I'd do anything to have those again, but they just don't stock them, and if they do, they're in size US or UK 5.5. Anyway, it's not the most exciting day to go to the park today because I was going to go in new boots and have some fun with them, but just gonna have to go in my broken pair, so I'm gonna head down there pretty soon and then we have dinner at 7 o'clock tonight. I'm actually just freezing cold here. It's raining. It's really not a nice day and I gotta do training. My boots are wet. But once I get out there and I start kicking the ball about, I'll just love it. I'll stay here for about half an hour, 45 minutes. I'm not going to film it because it's raining again, but I'm going to do juggling on the ball, juggling over the posts, some free kicks and maybe a little bit of passing. Oh, it's freezing. In other news though, tomorrow is a massive day. Plymouth Argyle, who are rivals with Exeter City, like massive rivals, are playing against each other in something called the Checkatrade Trophy. And Ed, being the amazing guy he is, has got us tickets for some hospitality thing. So we have dinner at the ground before the match and then we watch the game. It's going to be pretty intense and hopefully it's going to be a crazy atmosphere because I'm looking forward to it. The only derby I've seen in real life is Sydney FC versus Western Sydney Wanderers, and that was pretty hectic. So I'm hoping this one tops it because the English are good with their chance, I'll tell you that. Anyway, getting on the training, let's get it. Didn't quite get the second session in today, and that's mainly because it's so important to listen to your body, listen to what it's saying to you, and mine was saying that my legs were exhausted and I needed a rest. As well as that, there's not much point in going down to the park and just training for the sake of training. I like to go down and train with a purpose rather than just a 50% session. I'd rather have it up there at an 80, 90, 100% session so that I'm getting the most out of it. I'm learning, I'm improving and getting better rather than just kicking a ball just to kick the ball. I said I would go for 2 sessions yesterday and the day before, but that was just an idea I had. I had that in plan, but my body didn't agree with that, so I decided to only go with 1. And that's fine. Now I have a rest day tomorrow, and then on Wednesday I'll be playing the match with Dorchester, another long trip. But anyway, that's going to conclude today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like, hit that subscribe button if you're new around here, and I'll see you in the next video.